Hi, welcome back to Frequently Asked Fridays and Merry Christmas. This week we answer the question, is Mariah Carey the Queen of Christmas? According to the Trademark Trial and Appeal Board, she is not the only Queen of Christmas. So let's kind of unpack this and talk about what happened here and how that came to be. So in March of last year, 2021, Mariah Carey filed an application to register as a federal trademark the term Queen of Christmas. She also filed to register Princess of Christmas, QOC, and a few other related marks. And again, she filed these to register them for a whole host of products and services. Just to name a few, of course, sound recordings, which is what she primarily does, face masks, jewelry, books, glassware, clothing, Christmas ornaments, beer, wine, water, soft drinks, dog accessories, and yes, even milk and cookies. So what happens when you file a trademark application? It sits for a while, and then eventually a trademark examining attorney is going to pick that up and do a search to see, are there any similar marks out there that are registered that would cause a problem or a likelihood of confusion. In this case, the trademark examining attorney found that there were no marks that were registered that would present a likelihood of confusion. So the application was at least cleared the initial hurdle toward allowance as a registered trademark. What happened next is once it's approved by the examining attorney, it then gets published in a publication called the Official Gazette, which opens up a 30-day period for other third parties who think that they may be injured if the mark is allowed to register to step forward and oppose registration of that mark. So that's exactly what happened in this case. The examining attorney allowed the mark. It was published in the Official Gazette in July of 2022. And a person by the name of Elizabeth Chan, who also claimed title to the Queen of Christmas name, stepped forward and filed an opposition to Mariah Carey's registration of the mark. And in that notice of opposition that she filed, Chan claimed that Christmas is big enough for more than one queen. And Chan also claimed that she is the only full-time Christmas singer and songwriter, and that she herself had been dubbed the Queen of Christmas at least as early as 2014 in connection with her singing and songwriting. So we have two people claiming here to be the Queen of Christmas. An opposition was filed, which kind of puts the trademark application on hold. So what happened next? Typically what happens in a trademark opposition is you have two parties that are disputing whether a mark can be registered. It's similar to litigation in that you have two parties presenting opposing sides to it, to the issue, and then ultimately a trial is held and a decision made. So there's discovery. It can last for a year or more if a case goes all the way to trial in an opposition proceeding. However, in this case, the notice of opposition was filed in August, and there was a deadline to respond to that notice of opposition, which Mariah Carey did not file a response. So no response was filed. The TTAB issued a default judgment, which is a judgment that's entered, in that and in other court proceedings when a party fails to respond to a pleading. That's what happened here. Mariah Carey did not respond to it. The TTAB issued a default judgment, which was confirmed then last month in November, which ultimately rejected the application for registration of this mark for all of these different goods and services. So we still have more than one Queen of Christmas. I guess that's a Christmas miracle in and of itself. And Mariah Carey can't claim exclusive rights to the term Queen of Christmas. Had this mark gone through and allowed to have been registered, she would have had exclusive rights to use that term with any of the products or services that I mentioned, for as long as she continues to use that mark. So registering a trademark obviously is a very powerful thing, and it can be, powerful for you if you're able to register it. It can also be very harmful to you if you're using a name and somebody else registers it. So if you have a name or a brand that is worth protecting, or if you know someone else that's trying to register a brand that could cause harm to you, contact us and we can see how we can help you. Hope this has been helpful. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year.